32 silver. Been doing a lot of home run derby, kind of bored of it. So I got 32,000 stubs. I sold a couple of prospects this morning. Got me an extra 12,000. Let's see if we can check out those orders, my orders. Then I started watching a video right now. Let me give this guy a shout out. I watch Gomes all the time. This guy's movie, gaming, TV, flipping cards. Best cards to flip right now, make stubs. So I was watching it, so it gave me an idea. Let me see how I could flip some cards, make more money. I'm not spending any money, so I've been selling like 600. I've been selling a lot of cards. So Mitch Keller for 5,680 stubs, and Brandon McKay for 10,380 stubs. My bad. Oh, so I made a mistake. 10,000. I said 7,000. So this is what got me started. I only had like 12,000 K this morning. So then I started just selling. This was yesterday. Buy. So I had like 12,000. So that's 15, 16. Added up 16. So 22,000. Like give or take 20,000. Yeah, 20,000 because I had 12. So there you go, 32. So I made 20,000 stubs. So I make 20,000 stubs. So I have 32,000 stubs to invest. It's like the stock market. Get some good low, buy low, sell high. So this guy said, get all the 84s. Put 83. 86. Let's see. Let's make some investments. I could buy this one and then flip them at 3,000 stubs. Let me see if I could flip these. So let's go flip some cards right now. I've never really done this before. So let me record this. So if you're going to flip some cards, I've never really done this. All right. Oh, Mitch Keller. See, that's a 600 stub flip. There's a lot of math going on here. Okay. Let's start with some small. Oh no, it's small investments. Oh, Hershiser. Let's start with this investment. I create a buy order. I'm buying for 2015, let's say. All right, that's how much you'll receive, and then I'm gonna flip them for. Let's finalize this order. All right. Who else I can make money off? Let's try to play small ball, and then we move on to the other Aussie Albis. Look, I've got them already. Okay, so we go back here. Then I'm gonna do a sell order. Flip this bad boy for 23.49. Let's see. Let's see if I buy another one for that price. Watch me go broke. Lee Smith. Wow, that's a crazy flip. Let's see. All completed. There we go. Create buy order. Let's do 1965. So I got 2 orders posted for Hershiser. See how I make my money back. Lee Smith. I could get that guy, flip him. I'm already 6,000 invested. Let's see. What else can I flip? There's a huge jump right here, 85. That's a huge flip. I should probably try to do this one. See, but then that's telling I'm not moving anything. All right, let's see who else. These are the huge investments over here. I have this guy right now. Just sell him. Buy him again. Still keep like 300. Will it be worth it? 10,900. I need a calculator. Flip up for 23. That's 400 stops. I get the card back. Oh no, I don't really make anything back. Look at that. Look at the taxes. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. See? It's not a good flip. Look into that 10%. Hey, did my Earl Hershiser sell? So my flippity flips create sell order. Losing money here. See, this is why I gotta do the lower cards. Oh my gosh, I can't even unload this card right now. Jeez, create sell order. I think everybody watched that video. Driving down. Oh, I sold it. So where am I? Back to the beginning? 32. I think this is how I started the video with 32. So what was my investment? Okay, so we started with 32,121, and I'm at 32,209. So I made 90 stub profit. Yeah. All this time I made 90,000 stubs flipping cards. Wow. I made 90 stubs flipping cards. Jeez. Let me go lower. Find another buy low, sell high. This is a 400 stub right here. Well, it'll be like 200. Be a huge flip. 300. They just outbid me 2 times. Jeez, man. Card flipping is. Man, that 10% tax really messes things up. So I would buy this for 1900. And buy it. I sell it at 2400. Let's say that's 240. Let me just go with the Gary Carter. Let's see.
Hey, how are you doing? This is Rahul from El Paso.
What's up, Ronald? How you doing from El Paso, man? How's the quarantine?
Fuck Bill Gates.
Damn, I can't flip these Chipper Jones. Jeez, two of them. Gonna lose money here. Yeah, the hell with Bill Gates. Xbox sucks. Can't even get a baseball game on Xbox. Man, I can't flip these. I'm gonna lose money today.
What happened to the show? It's real, but it is being exposed as a hoax. Hospital parking lots are empty.
It looks like it, man. It doesn't look real. I've always found something when they repeat the same thing over and over again. Something's up. If everybody's saying the same thing, something is up. When they told us not to wear masks, we needed to wear masks. Now when we need to wear masks, we don't really need to wear masks. It's kind of weird. You know? They should have done this to prevent it before. But then again, they started putting people on ventilators and they just started dying once they go on ventilators. It's kind of weird, huh? 80% of the people that go on ventilators die. So 8 out of 10 people die. Because the pressure of the air just kills people. Then they blame it on COVID. I don't know how they have a test for something that didn't even exist a few years ago, a few months ago. I don't know, it's just all weird. All right, all of a sudden, there's a bunch of ventilators just laying around, and the boat is ready to
It's
go.
about taking down president. It's not going to work.
It's just you just gotta start connecting the dots, you know. That's when they start putting on the oh, Chipper Jones finally sold. Yes, it's like when you see the news, they're like they start saying oh, nurses and I'm not disrespecting them. I'm just saying like they start saying respect what they do, this and that. Okay, fine, but they just oversell it. Like you're killing it. Like all right, we understand, but it's just in a way. It's just a way of like. It's just a way of saying like believe them. You can't question them, kind of thing. It's like to put a force field, like with Cuomo. Like you see with Cuomo, they're making him presidential. So anybody that talks bad about Cuomo is like, oh, you're an evil person. You're bad for talking bad about Cuomo. He's doing everything he can. It's just these tricks that the media does, and then they just keep us at home watching the news 24/7. You turn CNN like at 2, 3 in the morning. They're live. They're not before they used to do infomercials. Now they're live. Oh, Chipper Jones sold. Let's see how much profit we made. Did we make 33? I started with 32. Jeez, only. So like in the past hour since I started this video, I think I'm only made a 400 stub profit.
Every death is being called a COVID-19.
Yeah, you die of a heart attack, you got a COVID. If you get like a, I don't know, you choke on a frankfurter at a hot dog eating contest, you died of COVID. You get hit by a car because you had COVID. It's just strange, right? I don't know. I'm just Oh, Greg Maddox went up to 9,000. Jeez. Oh man, he was like 7,000 earlier. Should have gotten him.
What happened to the caravan?
You know what? I actually said that to somebody the other day. I'm like, whatever happened to the caravan? Did it disappear? Did nobody's talking about it? Like, who cares about them for the past month and a half? Like, it makes you wonder, right? Like, if OJ would have been in the white Bronco right now, would the news be covering it? If the Trayvon incident happened today, would the news be covering it? Right? Ask
I
yourself,
am the gentleman in a wheelchair.
how you doing, gentleman in a wheelchair? Oh, damn, these prices went up to 9,000. I should buy them in the morning and then sell them now. Jeez, missed out on those sales.
What happened to the Nazi Jew guy? Do you remember me from Paloma?
Let me see. I don't know about those people anymore. All I know is they're taking away our freedoms right now. As we're here waiting to see what happens next, they're taking away our freedoms.
This is the new 9/11.
This is horrible what's going on. This is like after like 9/11, they started taking away our freedoms a little bit, and then we surrender. We're like, "Hey government, please help us out. Help us." And now we're locked in our homes, our apartments. Can't go anywhere, right? Or else we'd be breaking the law. I never believe what the news says. The news says there's a coronavirus going on. I don't think so. When Fox News and CNN are saying the
Should
same
Trump
thing,
go to war with China?
when CNN and and CNN and Fox News are agreeing on the same thing, something is up. Trump go war to China. I don't know. All of this is like a game. It's all WWE. People say, "Oh, wrestling is fake." Yeah, but wrestling is a storyline. Same things happen in politics. You have a heel and a face, a good guy and a bad guy, a jobber and a champion and a face. And that's what's going on. Like, half of the people love Trump and half of the people hate him. And you got to choose a side. So in these times, everybody's confused. Yeah, Trump is doing a good job. Like, he's every day this and that. But if you hate him, you're going to disagree with him. Like with the chloroquine pills. Just because he said that it's working, oh, no, it's not. Oh, he's dumb. He's just, you discredit him for saying it. Yet, 80% of the people that go on ventilators die. Yet, Trump made a suggestion about some pills that might help people prevent them from going on the ventilators. But the media is just calling Trump crazy for the chloroquine pills situation. Yet, they're not bringing up the fact that 80% of the people that go on ventilators die. And doctors just, oh, you're here with pneumonia, you're here with a flu, put them on a ventilator, and then they die because they're following protocol. See, things like that don't get mentioned. And that's the things that you got to look for, things like that. It's amazing how they just We're sitting at home watching the news 24/7, being fed the same
I
information.
think we should all just smoke weed and walk our dogs.
Revo 95, that's a great idea, actually. Psh. That's a great idea. You know, this is when politics have divided us. Instead of us all united against the government, see what's going on, we're all dividing, fighting left versus right still. That's the problem that's going. We've been conditioned for this for years and months, decades, to hate each other based on race, religion, political sides. Diversity is all, it's not, equality is all to divide us. Equality means division. It was just to give power to one side and take it away from the other. Create division in these times. We're supposed to be united. Just like after 9/11, everybody was united together. Now we're divided together on our sides. Kind of sucks, you know. We should be helping each other out. Like, hey, I got the guns. Let's. I got the food. I got the shelter. All right, I'm good with the medicine. You know, like. Let's beat the Orioles in All-Star home. You know, things will never be the same again after this. Things are not going to be the same after this. Just like after 9/11, you couldn't get on the plane anymore. I was watching The Hangover yesterday on Netflix. The scene when I forgot the fat guy's name. I've seen it so many times. Anyways. Gosh, how did I forget his name? He's like jerking off on an airplane is frowned upon. He's like right after 9/11. Thanks a lot, Bin Laden. It's just like
they will probably have more lockdowns and ruin Christmas.
Yeah, and then he's like, thanks a lot, Bin Laden. So we're supposed to be blaming Bin Laden for all this. But do you ever realize who really did that 9/11? Same thing with the COVID. Who really did it? Was it really China? Like, it's just a lot of confusion. Was it Russia? I'm just throwing things out there. One group says Russia, the other group says China, the other group says Trump, the other group says Tupac. I don't know. Every group has a different name. It's all division. Nobody's doing research together, getting things straight. It's just crazy. Damn, Ryan Sandberg has been sucking. Put him down there. Okay. So this is what they wanted, because when the New World Order just starts coming down on us, we're busy fighting each other. Remember when, I don't know, I used to say, where we're busy fighting each other, they're winning, they're moving their pieces. Exactly now. We're busy fighting each other, and they're moving straight ahead.
It'll be Diamond Dynasty
they'll probably
action
ruin
this
Christmas.
evening.
Nobody's going to have
the
jobs.
Baltimore Orioles and the Heat.
You know, if you don't have a good summer, how are you going to have money for Christmas? Your rent,
and we are
bills,
set for baseball here this
car
evening.
payments. A lot of things are going to back up. So Christmas is probably ruined from now.
Do you still watch Alex Jones?
No, I don't watch Alex Jones. I watch a lot of YouTube, a lot of independent journalists. I enjoy watching different point of views. I really get a kick out of that. Especially Revenge of the Sis for the comedy. High impact blogs, Blackstone Intelligence, No More News. David Crocker is just watching right now. David Crocker 2 is pretty good. He does a lot of videos now. We were just talking about Hard Island and the ventilators. The Red Elephant, Vince and James. That's a great. I watch a lot of that. I watch Jimmy Dore here and there, not all the time, but I like seeing his headlines and stuff.
He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone.
You gotta have different point of views. You gotta listen to a lot of point of views.
Up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys
and make up your own decisions. You just can't. I have not watched Hannity in 4 years.
So here's Trey Mancini.
Like after the election, he was just kissing Trump's ass all the time. And I'm
He's
just,
set. Here it comes.
I like Tucker. Tucker's always keeping it real.
Inside 1-0.
Even now,
A
he
curveball that kind of backed up
keeps
on
it
him
real.
right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded
I do watch
cleanly.
CNN and
Throw on
Fox
foul
News
at
here and there
first,
to see what the hell they're
side is
saying.
retired.
I don't sit down all day and watch it, but I once in a while, maybe like I'll give it 10 minutes a day. I'll go through their YouTube channel, see what the hell they're saying. You gotta pay attention to them too. You gotta see what's going on. And when you can't tell which one is Fox News, which one is CNN, there's a problem.
Here it is. He pulls this one into right.
If I didn't know that Tucker was on Fox News, I wouldn't. You know, not Tucker. I don't know. What's the other Dana Perino?
Robert Herrera.
It was just like the other Dana Brooke or Brooke Baldwin, whatever her name is.
He's set and the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one. He's behind 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look
but
of a fastball.
This is why
the bottom fell out of it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know what's funny? Maybe like 2-3 months ago,
This is skied into
when
the
you
air
check
to
some of my
straightaway
videos, I was
center.
saying Trump is gonna win no matter what. Don't worry about it, guys.
Back and he'll
He's
get
gonna
there to
win no
make the
matter what.
play
Stop
for
worrying.
route number 2.
It's gonna be Bernie Biden or
And
Warren.
that'll bring up Gleyber
Who
Torres.
cares?
No one
Trump's
aboard
gonna win
for
no
him,
matter
and
what.
2 gone here in the
And
first.
seeing
And now
what's
pitch on the
going
way.
on right now makes you. I can't.
Bases are empty here with 2 men
You know,
out.
if I betted $1 million, I'll be sweating right now that I might lose my $1 million bet.
Grounded to short.
So how things can change
Throw
quickly.
to first will get him easily, and the side is
I
retired.
still think he's gonna win. I'm just saying. It's just like now it's not a. I wouldn't give you $1 million. I
All set
mean,
for the start of the inning.
give you like
So here's the
$10,000
cleanup
right
hitter,
now,
Renato
but I wouldn't
Nunez.
give you $1 million.
From
Who
the
was
stretch,
it
here's
telling
the
this
pitch.
to? I was like,
Way behind that pitch.
What
It's
if?
0-1.
what if Michelle Obama was the vice president, right? Could you imagine?
How bad is the lockdown in Texas?
Oh, very bad. Nah, Texas is pretty cool. There's a lot of freedom. Florida looks like you still got to get locked down. New York is really, really horrible. California is horrible. You're still watching the news. Like Texas, the red states, fucking awesome. You know, there's land you can walk around.
Oh, and he's
But
really
you
getting the
look
better
at
of him now. It's strike
California, New York City, Washington D.C., Baltimore. Everybody's on top of each other. Those big buildings.
two. Protecting on 0-2.
You
so
realize
we'll do
the
it
building
again.
is like a prison? Oh yes, I live in a skyscraper. I live in a condo. No, you live in a prison. You live in a house.
Now
You have
the
your own
pitch.
acres. You have your
This
own
is hit
land.
high in the air
your
out
own
toward
privacy.
left center. Center fielder on the
You
run.
think about it in an apartment.
He gets there
You're in
and
a
makes
prison.
the play for the
You gotta
first
take an
out.
elevator, get in your door, lock it. Make sure you lock your door.
There are
Stepping up
fines
to the
for not
plate,
wearing
Anthony
masks in the
Santander.
blue cities.
Of
Swinging
course,
from
the
the
blue
left
cities. That's
side
when
right here.
they nanny you the most in the blue states.
First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not
They
going to
nanny
see
you
very
so
many
much,
pitches
and
like that from a pitcher of this
Remember,
quality.
you can't
I'm
drink
sure he'd like
soda
to
now.
have
You
that
gotta
one
wear a
back to
mask.
take
You
a
gotta
swing
stand
at.
6 feet away.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
And you look at the supermarkets, the Costco's, the
And a big
Walmarts, the
curveball is
bread
in there
lines
for a
outside.
called third strike, and
You
there
gotta
are 2
it
gone.
makes you wonder, huh?
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And
Look how
that'll
they're
bring up the
conditioning us.
shortstop,
This is the
Jose
way
Iglesias.
Black Friday. Remember, we used to
Hit down
kill
the
each
third
other on
base
Black
line.
Friday for
And he
that
tries
sale,
for the backhand
the
reach at
Popeye's
third, but he
chicken
gets
sandwich.
by the glove down the line.
People went crazy for a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Somebody got stabbed. Car accidents,
And
fights.
digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. No balls.
Can you
one
imagine
strike.
when all these unemployed Americans, what's going to happen?
From the belt. Kicks
Right
and
now,
deals.
everybody's waiting for that stimulus
Ball
check.
one.
When that stimulus check's run out,
Iglesias, the runner at first
What's
with 2
next?
gone.
Why not 7
Called
feet?
strike on the curveball.
Do you think
1-2.
they show 6 feet to symbolize Satan?
Oh, wow, I didn't think about that.
Sky, stole a strike.
that's a great,
Ready
you
to
know.
deliver the 1-2.
You got everybody
And he gets him to
6
pop
feet
it
away
up
from
on
you,
the
right?
right side of the infield.
What is like a 6
Bell
feet
will put this one away,
radius?
and the side is retired.
No, radius is the whole thing, diameter. Yeah, oh, damn it. Yeah, but anybody, let's say 3 people
Now at the
are
plate,
surrounding you.
Josh
They got to be
Bell,
6
set to
feet away
lead off
from
the
you.
home half of
I
the
didn't even think
second.
about it. Good thing. Wow, that's like even COVID-19. You look at the numbers:
He's ready.
1
Here's the
9,
first
9
offering.
11, 911. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out
0-1
there.
pitch.
That's when you do a lot of research. You think about. You think of. You think differently. You want to take it in a way. I like to watch Pitch Meeting and Screen Junkies and
Now a ball swung
Cinema
on
says
and
what's
heading
wrong
for
with a
the
movie.
stands in right,
Now
and
when I
that'll
watch a
move the
movie, I'm
count to
always looking
1
for the
and 2
errors.
now.
What's wrong with it? Oh, how
The
convenient
pitch.
that they found the key that they were looking for half an hour in a ditch that they fell upon. How convenient. They still happen to have a flashlight in the dark. How convenient. When they didn't even have a book bag with them.
Got him swinging in the dirt.
Things like that.
And
You look at things differently. So when you watch the news, when you do your research, you watch the news
digging in now,
to see stuff. Same thing when I watch movies. I like to watch this for the symbolism. Oh, look at that product placement. Look at that convenience in that movie.
Foul.
Look, they're getting shot at about 100 people, and not one bullet hits them. But he shoots one bullet and it kills all 100 of them. Wow, how convenient. Because it hit the gas tank.
Alberto
It's just
foul ground, but this will land untouched.
there's a helicopter shooting at Arnold Schwarzenegger. He just throws one rock, it gets jammed in the gun, and it blows up the helicopter. Wow.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone.
Or he throws a grenade or something, and that's it. Game over.
Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw gets him 2 down.
I don't even know why I slide here.
Interesting how mass shootings disappeared all of a sudden.
You know, Rebel 95, we have the same mind. Like, that's, you have an amazing mind. I was telling my friend that too. Like,
Alberto
where's Sandy Hook? Well, I mean, I don't want to say it, but why no shootings, no gang violence in Chicago? None of that's going on. Everything just stopped.
So
like everything's on vacation. Well, of course, there's no school shootings because there's no school. Well, that's the answer right there. There's no school, so no school shootings or mass shootings.
Here comes the first pitch.
Or there's no people running people over because there's no crowds. I guess maybe. What they're gonna say in the news. See how we having a conversation here? Just having a conversation with Rebel 95. Maybe they're gonna say, "Hey, look, less deaths, less car accidents because less people on the road. Maybe this is safer. We keep everybody at home, give them checks. And this is how they're gonna survive. Only Walmart is essential. This and that is essential."
Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
I started even looking at that chips, right? I really see as that we have to get vaccinated to have a job or go back to school or do anything. We're gonna have to get vaccinated for this COVID-19. You're gonna have to get this chip or a bracelet or a tattoo or something that says you're COVID. We're gonna be like dogs, right? You know what? When a dog or a cat get the rabies shot, they give them a little collar, a little thing on their chain. Hey, look, he got his rabies shot. Same with us. He got his COVID shot. You ever thought of, nobody thinks about that because they're worried about.
Studies show that coronavírus can actually travel 1-3 feet if you cough without protecting your face, so social distancing is not good by that.
Studies show corona can travel 13 feet if you cough without protecting your face, so it's not helping. But right now you see how the deaths are going down. They're saying, "Hey, look, our social distancing and washing your hands and washing your ass policies are working and shutting the city down."
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
All that stuff that's going on
is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
To make us feel like the government is protecting us. Hey, the government is going to give us $1,200. They're making sure we get an extra $600 on unemployment. Thank you, government. That's how they get you hooked. Like the
Have you seen the drone enforcement bots?
I haven't seen that yet. The drone enforcement bot. Well, that's what the that's what the government does. Like a pimp daddy, right? Makes you dependent on them. They beat you down. You feel worthless, useless. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Come here. After the pimp beats the hole down. Come here, baby. Here's some money. Here's
now
you're depending on him. He's gonna beat you down, just like the government. They're gonna take away your job, your car. Don't worry about it. We're gonna send a taxi to pick you up. We're gonna give you a Metro card. Don't worry.
With one down and
for Ecuador, the pitcher, Defense.
Looks like Andrew Yang is having a hard-on with the government giving us stimulus checks.
Yeah, that's he's gonna be something on the Biden ticket. Watch. You're like, look, my plan worked.
Gary Sanchez will get a
Big
chance
bad
with
Gary.
a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
This is like socialism, communism. There we go. Little mixture of both. Everything we've been fighting for, or fighting against, or the other side has been fighting for.
Sanchez doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does
it's
at-bats
like
against
we have to succumb to this. Like, okay,
if
I'm going to work for UPS, if I'm going to work for this company, for the major companies now, if I'm going to work for Walmart, Target, any chain restaurants, not a mom and pop shop because they're probably out of business. You ever notice that all you see is pharmacies and banks in your neighborhoods now? No more bakeries, no more butcher shops. None of that stuff.
Second here with two away. Standing in
right now they're having a crazy hiring for CVS. So if you lose your job, hey, you go work at CVS. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that you see the pattern. They shut down so many competitions, so there's only one place where you can go
hit hard towards center
and get your stuff.
That's in there. Base hit.
Living in Texas, Florida, you notice that you can only find a Walmart to buy your produce and whatever you need. And now in Walmart, you can't even buy non-essential stuff. You can't buy a shirt. You can't buy a chair. You can't buy this and that because you can only buy food and essential stuff. So that's how they control you. Yeah, all the small mom and pop shop places are closed, and Walmart is the only thing open. And the only thing close to you for like 10, 20 miles. Funny, right? It's all a plan. It's all been planned out for years.
Don't want to forget about him.
Like, I enjoy Toys R Us. I used to get my toys from there that I sell. Now I can't get toys anymore. Go to the store and buy them anymore. I got no product to sell. Collectibles that you can only find at Toys R Us and make money off online. You want it, you get it from a website. Or you get it from Amazon.
Granderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score.
So Rhino just tipped 100 USD.
Oh, thank you, Zen Rhino. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the tips, Zen Rhino. It's hard times, man.
The shortstop.
Into the box, Torres. Broken bat
and you gotta.
Alberto fields it
like, where do most people get their food? Like McDonald's, fast food. Right? Like that
now
tip.
We know how Edward Snowden and the WikiLeaks guy feel living in lockdown.
Oh man, in the Ecuador embassy in England, right? Like Zen Rhino, right? With that $1 or $100, what would you do? Right? What would you do? Hey, I can't eat healthy, but I can eat McDonald's. I could get 100 cheeseburgers at McDonald's. That's gonna last me 100 days with this, or one.
Wait, did it to say that I took the 100 or $1? Holy shit!
No. I'm just saying, like, if the government gives you, let's say the stimulus, or anybody gives you $1 to 100 to 1,000, whatever, right? It's an example, right? So what would you do? Would you get cheeseburgers or would you spend it all on a salad that's healthy? Do you ever think about stuff like that? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back.